What's good, everybody? Hope you're having a good to great day out there. It's your boy Tony the Savant. I'm back with another one. Shout out to y'all, man, the bosses. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hope the work is excellent and approved. Let's get right into it. I want to do a shout out to the subs because I've been saying this. I've been saying I was going to do this for a while, but I finally just learned how to even find my subs, y'all. I'm still learning how to use this technology. Video editing skills is getting up, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, just working with the apps. But nonetheless, let me get a little minute. Shout out to Levon White, Kevin McFarland. These are all new subscribers. Ron Cervelli, Joannis Helza, Raymond Carnes the third, Sally Dane Sperry, Angel Gutierrez, Willett Fisher, Trout Slayer, Wyoming, Mary Jensen, Tristan Jones, Legendary 80s, Jameson Isinas, hope I said your name right, brother, Gustavo G, Dan 1, Henry Porter, Cordero Glasper, Norman Johnson, USMC 0621 Sergeant, United States Marine Corps 0621 Sergeant. Shout outs to the Marines. Appreciate the sub. Cedric versus the World. Appreciate the sub, brother. And my brother, Joshua Harrington. Shout out to you, brother. Thank you for the sub, man. I definitely appreciate the love. Definitely appreciate y'all rocking with your voice. So, no further ado, let's get right into this video because Pat McAfee is on record of saying that he will not be, well, he's not committing to resigning with College GameDay. As we all know, Pat McAfee, about a year ago this time, signed a deal with ESPN to take his YouTube show to ESPN, essentially. I will say this. I wasn't much of a fan of Pat McAfee before he went to ESPN. It was a lot of the hoopla and the media surrounding his situation that drew me to his show. And since I've been watching his show, I can honestly say it's pretty good. It's entertaining. It's not always my cup of tea, I will say, because they do a lot of long-winded talking and all that kind of stuff. So I do watch his show in segments. When I do get a chance to watch it, of course, with sports, everything's dated. So I'll watch, 20 minutes of a show here, 30 minutes of a show there. But nonetheless, I have been enjoying it. The College GameDay is not a show that I have watched in years, guys. I'm one of those people on the bandwagon of ESPN fans that over the years I just kind of stopped watching ESPN. And College GameDay was one of those shows that just was collateral damage, if you will. I probably consumed a lot of ESPN in college, high school, and in that time of my life. But in my adulthood, I can't really recall the last time I watched College GameDay, but apparently a lot of people, Pat McAfee is on that show, and a lot of people have been of mixed opinions about his contributions to the show. I was reading through some of the Twitter comments, and I literally seen something that said something like, Pat McAfee is the reason why I watch College GameDay. And then the very next tweet, I seen somebody say Pat McAfee is the reason why I don't watch College GameDay. And so it's hard to please everybody, especially in this content opinionated driven business that we happen to be in. But nonetheless, Pat McAfee has stated that he isn't committing to another contract with College GameDay. I don't know if that means he will or won't be officially signing with them, but at the same time, like I say, I've grown to like Pat McAfee in these last, I would honestly say 60 days. That's about how long I've been watching him. And I don't see anything wrong with his presentation. Now, his show was a little fratty, a little raunchy, but he lets you know up front that's what he's about. I think if you've been following Pat McAfee for any number of time, you understand what kind of guy he is. I mean, he was a punter in the NFL, but the dude act like a linebacker. You know what I mean? That's what I remember Pat McAfee for. His personality, big personality, Um, dedication to the game, hard work, you know, just a good dude. But at the same time, there's always going to be somebody in the audience that don't like what you're doing. So we'll see what happens. I know that he's been getting a lot of backlash since he's joined ESPN, because his core audience. There's a lot of guys that don't like the mainstream stuff no more. We've kind of grown off of it, so um, it's kind of good to see that he's been able to maintain a level of success since he's been on ESPN. But I guess the backlash was too much for him. Is too much for him pertaining to the college game day crowd, because the college game day crowd, I will admit as well, that's like the upper brass of college. The people that watch that show, I will say, that's like the upper brass of the sports fans. All right, and that's not us blue collar guys. If you catch my drift, that's the Kurt Herb Street fans. I'm sure a lot of the people that's in my community, a lot of my peers, probably are not in tune with college game day like that. Maybe a few. I don't want to put that on everybody. Some people probably out there do enjoy it and watch it. But I know a lot of the folks that I communicate with and all that kind of stuff, we are in the YouTube streets for the most part. In the X, the Twitter, I like to just call it Twix. We in the Twix streets, as far as when we getting information, consuming sports information, college sports information, anything like on that note. We in the YouTube streets with it. So the people that do enjoy college game day, I know that ain't the same kind of guys that enjoy Pat McAfee show, but it is what it is. We'll see what happens. No, like I said, I'll be updating everybody on this situation. No further news is coming out. Just Pat McAfee made that statement, so we'll see what happens. But that's all I got for you. Y'all please like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I'm dropping content on the channel. Definitely appreciate the love and support, all of the comments. Again, thank you for the subs. I'll do my very best to, dedicate the beginning of my shows to all new subscribers, shouting y'all out from this point on. I think that's a better fitting intro. I mean, I shout out all my boys and my guys and everything, but I'm sure it gets annoying because I also share all of their videos and stuff in my groups in my community. So, it's gonna be a lot of love. Still, shout out to the IOW, Run It Up Sports, the D Hopkins Show, everybody, Paulie Corleone, all my in the core of my fam. But got to get to work. So y'all know my slogan. Y'all the bosses. I'm the guy that loves to work. Let me get back to work. Peace.